Welcome to my gratitude journal, which I'll open with a prayer, and then this is an introduction to something I have published elsewhere. Oh, my Creator, I shall journal my loving thoughts for you. I shall journal my gratitude for every blessing I can possibly remember to list. I am grateful to share with you today. I'm grateful for the divine arrangements that led to the release of My Daily Gratitude Season 2 on Kindle Vella. My Daily Gratitude Season 2. Welcome to Episode 1, available on Kindle Vella, titled We Interrupt This Broadcast with a Voice from the Future. Because My Daily Gratitude has been an ongoing journal of my gratitude, which I started in June 2023. And randomly throughout the day, I open my phone and I make a note. 9:55 a.m. I'm so very grateful to be seated in front of my computer and ready to join my prayer partners on Zoom, for example. And then I met a publishing glitch on Amazon and took it as a divine arrangement. And here we are interrupting the flow of thoughts, which at this point, I should not date these, but I am recording this in July of 2024, and I was up to publishing mid-November of 2023. And that's where the voice from the future comes in. We interrupt this broadcast with a voice from the future. Editorial note, July 14th, 2024. That's in place of the 9:55 a.m. or some such. Precious reader, I am so very grateful you're here with me today. Please join me in adopting a favorite refrain or mantra of mine. I promise it will serve you well. Repeat after me. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. Very good. Again, please. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. Great. One more. Say it with me and do your best to believe it, please. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. Now keep that thought in mind while I continue reading episode 1 to you. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. Thanks to divine arrangements, spiritual disruptions, and those surprises that life brings us every day, the publication of My Daily Gratitude on Kindle Vella stalled in the publishing process on June 1st of this year, while it was publishing episode 179, which was November 14th, I believe, perhaps an afternoon episode. I am so very grateful to have checked my spreadsheet, and yes, I remembered the episode number and title exactly. I am grateful for my increased recall of details, as I am mired in minutiae. I am so very grateful to have noticed a few days ago that the process had stalled and reached out to KDP support. I am so very grateful for the responsivity of KDP support. Sheena was brilliant, and while the issue has yet to resolve, she bumped it up a level. Those details I don't pretend to recall, but yeah, 4 days, probably business days, and I should hear. I am grateful for thinking over the course of these 4 days and realizing that this is simply an opportunity to relaunch a second Vela. My Daily Gratitude Season 2, November 14th, 2023 afternoon to, who knows, whenever the next divine arrangement occurs. I am grateful to think that this allows people to sample another 10 episodes and compare the two without even buying into the content. And from that, I am expecting growth. Exponential growth should be evident. After all, mid-November, and I don't remember what was going on then. Yes, I have been editing and uploading that content, but no, what stuck is brief expectations. My new Veli entry. Yeah, I do know that in mid-November, October had already happened. I am grateful that the power of October had recently happened with 2 back-to-back primary spiritual development courses, so whatever is in November should be interesting to compare back to what was happening in June when I first started. I am grateful to be thinking I will repeat this every few months randomly. Perhaps I'll wait for another hiccup in the publishing process to signal it's time to restart again. I am grateful to have learned powerful morning prayers from an amazing woman who has taught me to pray daily for the very breath of life, which is given freely, to acknowledge that I may begin each day with plans for service, but I need to be open to accepting the surprises God has in store for me. For God's plans are not mine. If the language of God offends you, forgive me, and please feel free to substitute whatever language works for you. I am grateful to have recently learned to laugh with joy at the surprises that come my way. I'm grateful to acknowledge that God has a keen sense of humor, and the physical and financial cleansings we've been surprised with in this household were accepted by me with giddy pleasure recently as I painted the kanji character for laugh and reflected upon the fast appearing surprises in my life. That day, all focused around my current spiritual practice, the art of true light, and the preparation for the inauguration of the Lee's family ancestors altar. Excuse me while I edit that weird to word. Edit. Thank you. Okay. All of this makes me very open to restarting my daily gratitude as season 2 with this introduction. Welcome to the adventure of my life. This Vela is designed simply as a random gratitude journal. I open my phone when I can grab a moment, jot the time, and include those things for which I am feeling grateful at the time. Allow me to return to where I began. You are here for a reason. The universe saw to it that you tripped across this page. Now, please stick with it at least for the 10 free episodes, please. And I am reading this on YouTube, and I understand that you might not be reading my Kindle Vela story, but I invite you to buy into the dream that I'm weaving and to start your own gratitude journal. Back to this episode. No matter the occurrence, I firmly believe, excuse me, yes, my life has alarms in it because, yeah, it's happening. Here we go. No matter the occurrence, I firmly believe there's always a reason. Perhaps you will discover that reason within the first 10 episodes, which are free. Welcome to Kindle Vela. I invite you to be open to welcoming the practice of gratitude into your life in as many layers as you can and discover how much of life's miseries Doing so frees you from suffering. And since you are reading this on the Kindle Vella platform, I will be inviting you to not only keep your own gratitude journal, but also to publish it. Amazon makes it drop dead easy, and Kindle Vella is perfect for your gratitude journal. I am grateful to invite you to imagine this with me. Visualize you beginning your own gratitude journal. It could simply be those 3 things each day for which you are grateful at day's end. Excuse me, another editing piece. Once this list hits 600 words or more, you call it an episode. Slap on a title. Maybe it's Gratitude April 1st through 10th. Who knows? You publish that and then you continue writing. Time passes. Before you know it, other people will have read your gratitude journal and been inspired by your words to begin their own. And then they published it, and so the ripples continue. Not only that, but I know from experience, your entries will grow longer and longer as your energetic vibrational frequency rises and you give off good vibes, attracting other positive people into your life. I am grateful to harbor that vision for you. I am grateful to the Amazon system glitches, which have not resolved, for they have urged me to create this season 2. I am also grateful to be entering season 2 amid tumultuous times, one wherein I've again allowed news broadcasts into my life because we're in an election year and people are letting tempers rise and judgment cloud, and violence occurred with someone attempting to assassinate former President Trump the other day. I am grateful to be watching from a space of detachment and prayer and to have launched a new YouTube playlist titled Moments of Prayer and Affirmation in Response. I am grateful to have the teachings of a spiritual practice to follow, one that delves into the spiritual realms and teaches spirit first, then mind and body follow. I am grateful that these teachings allow me to view events as evidence of the spiritual tumult above, enacted here on earth, and to be doing all that I know in my power to spread love, light, smiles, sunshine, and positivity far and wide. Planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds. I am a practitioner of the art of true light, and my first mission is to spread that light as much as possible through one-on-one interactions, wherein I spend 10 to 50 minutes offering true light energy to another by raising my hand. True light is always free, although centers do accept offerings. And if you are interested but don't live near southeastern Kentucky, United States, reach out anyway. It's not only my pleasure, but also my calling to connect you with someone in your area from whom you can experience receiving light. Imagine 10 minutes sitting quietly with your eyes closed, having another chant a prayer in some ancient language, and then, because he or she has told you in advance, this other person holds their hand out, perhaps a foot from your pineal gland, your third eye, and simply radiates divine light energy into your soul. At the end, another strange phrase, repeated thrice, and a request that you open your eyes. Imagine that. How does it feel? A chance to drift in your thoughts for a time? It matters not if your mind races. Let it. Just breathe. Allow. Be and feel. After 10 minutes to the pineal gland, you could shift, open your eyes, and accept light to a variety of meridian points. Light does not heal or cure, but it energetically shifts. Light works through myriad realms and incorporates ancestors and ancestral karma, among other things. Finding the light, experiencing 10 sessions over several months, and then becoming a light practitioner has changed my life for the better. Anyone with a religious or spiritual practice who studies these teachings always finds, always finds the study allows us to deepen our own understanding of our religious teachings. It's so profound, I have no words. If trying the light for a session to start interests you, reach out. Shifts occur, perhaps not immediately, although I have heard, and I have, experienced stories, often days, even weeks, but a shift occurs and it ties back to the light, and you taste it again. I was not here in this mental space yet in mid-November 2023 when season 2 opens. At points in my life, I have cared about politics, gotten passionate about sides, joined the fray on social media. No more. I speak peace. I radiate love and light. As I said to a negative Nancy in my life, whom I love dearly recently, and whom I call Tigger, when explaining why I am happy to talk to her, but if she insists in not learning from me that she can turn things around, she can call and whine and be prepared because I'll be blowing sunshine up your. Yeah, I said it in the bell. Anyway, yes, she was my high school BFF's mom, so I can be real with her. No more pity parties. Find gratitude, change your life, one bit at a time. Sermon over. Welcome. I am glad you're here. And on Kindle Vella, there's an author note afterwards and a poll wherein I ask about gratitude practices. I am grateful for your listening today. I urge you to join me in the gratitude movement. Just share love. Be grateful for everything, especially the fertilizer. Share your gratitude. I am grateful for Kindle Vella, which affords me an opportunity to publicize my gratitude for the world, revealing the hiccups and laughter, uplifting readers, even showing some how to recognize divine hands at work. I am grateful for the comments, those on the screen, those I did not include, and I am grateful for another piece which is not included in this in this video. I am grateful for other Vella writers who, in the episodes of their Vella, tip their hat to me and say, I am publishing my gratitude journal here on Kindle Vella because Cynthia Lee started it and I read hers. And oh man, yeah, make me cry. I am grateful for owning a publishing company specializing in transformational tools and stories. I am grateful to encourage other authors. Are you ready to publish your gratitude? Please reach out if I can be of assistance at all. Start writing. Start writing today. Getting set up is a breeze. Plus, you can actually earn dollars on top of all the good you'll be doing for yourself, your ancestors, and the world's vibrational frequency. And yes, I said dollars because as of now, it's only available in the United States, but this too shall change. I am grateful to invite you to join me on the Gratitude Movement Journal Train. Kindle Vella is available to US-based authors now. If you're in the US, join me and be on the train when Kindle Vella expands. All the signs point toward expansion. All the signs point toward expansion. If this is a billboard in New York City, advertising short episodes that you can read on the train, This billboard is seen by international travelers. Kindle Vella is expanding. It's going to. Please join me on the Gratitude Movement Journal Train. If you are in the USA, hop on the Vella train now. The signs are there. I so appreciate your presence here. Thank you. Please give a thumbs up to the video, and if you haven't yet, please follow.